Okay guys, welcome to our GameSpot Thanksgiving special. We're all gathered around for our Thanksgiving feast. As of right now we have the turkey. But
the table's so dirty.
How are we gonna fix that?
how are we gonna fix this? I have an idea. One bot sweeps, does take flight. Other bot sprays, makes it bright. Teamwork clean on the Martian scene. Now Mars shines red. Fresh and clean. Okay, that's perfect. Now we have an idea how we're gonna get into this. So guys, we're starting to make our construction plan for our new sub hotel that's gonna be on Mars. But our only problem is we need some power. We need somewhere to derive power from, and our main number one idea is the sun. So basically, using the solar panels, we're gonna gain this power, right? But the only problem is Mars is very dusty. So we needed some sort of means of actually like washing off the dust on our solar panels, so they actually get clean. So do we have any ideas, any thoughts on like what we're gonna do? So,
Oh, I have an idea. So my idea is that we have two robots. One detects the soil on the solar panel and the other one shoots water at it to wash off any Mars dust or dirt.
okay, I like this idea. Why are we gonna do this, Adam? Why are we gonna do this?
I mean, like, why wouldn't we? The solar panels, if they get dirty, everything shuts down. Nothing will work. So we have to keep them clean.
We can. How are we gonna squirt on our panels?
It's a great question. So we periodically will squirt upon our panels with our squirting solution because, people use sensors, but sensors can get messed up in like a sandstorm. So we'll periodically clean off our stuff with our squirting solution.
Okay. I like this idea. So let's make our squirt solution. And let's get back to it.
Okay, here we have our two robots. We have the detector robot, which is gonna actually detect the solar panel, and then it's gonna give the coordinates from the solar panel to our robot here. As we said before, it actually has a LiDAR sensor on it. It's gonna utilize the coordinates that it's given, but it's also gonna realize that, hey, the coordinates also might be a little off, so it's gonna start to rotate in that direction, and the LiDAR detector is gonna detect another object in the way, and it's gonna detect that. So let's run it real quick.
LiDAR tracking online. Target detected.
Right now, it's approaching the solar panel with the distance, the robot positioning, X, Y, and Z values.
Activating magnet.
Okay. This robot is taking in that information.
LiDAR tracking online. Target detected.
Starting to move.
Firing. Searching.
The gun's fired.
Target detected.
And the whole system
Firing.
runs over again. Okay, so this robot is going to use the coordinates from the last robot to when it detected the solar panel. So here's our basic functions. We're just gonna do the motor setup, initialize the tank drive using the motors on ports A and B, initialize the medium motor, port E for the firing mechanism, and the LiDAR setup. So we actually have a backup LiDAR setup so that when it receives the coordinates, it may be like, okay, well, these aren't the exact coordinates that it's on, so it's gonna use the LiDAR as well as the coordinates to help assume where the solar panel is. This is a speaker setup to initialize audio feedback so people around them actually know what the robot is doing and if it's doing actually the right thing. Just the base robot settings just for like tweaking the specs so it's actually like detecting the solar panel correctly. Here's the helper functions. It's going to scan the LiDAR in a 360 degree and return the angle and distance to the closest object. It's going to drive towards that object as well as using the coordinates that is given. Yet again, this is the firing mechanism. This is the time sleep. So it's going to wait for the first robot to be done with its thing, take in the coordinates, and then start driving. And here's the main loop. Scan for targets. No targets found. It's just going to keep spinning until it sees something. Rotate the robot to face the target. Approach the target within the firing range. If it lost the target, it's gonna break and start spinning again, and it's gonna target within the firing distance. Stop moving, fire the target, and a short delay after firing. It's gonna move forward, and a small delay for a smoother movement, and announce searching.
So in this code, one of the robots is going to detect the solar panel so that the other one can then clean it. It's going to continuously turn clockwise until it detects the object, and then those coordinates will be sent to the second robot so the second robot can then clean it. And here it shows how it turns clockwise, and then when it's at a firing distance, it'll stop moving, and the coordinates will be announced to the second robot.
So guys, we've definitely had some difficulties,
Yeah.
and we've definitely solved some things. So let's discuss it. Cannon, well, what's your difficulty that you've?
Problem I faced, well, we all faced. So we faced time management issues with other teams. Mainly, they would go out at random times, so we had to communicate with them to get our times to work better. And yeah.
Okay, I like this idea. All right, Sophia, what's the main difficulty that
A difficulty that we faced was actually incorporating Thanksgiving elements into our theme for our Thanksgiving special in our intro. Also, what we learned was how important an introduction is for our video, since it tells the viewer what the video is going to be about, and it also catches their attention.
And then one also thing we learned. Come here, come over here. Let's go. One thing that we had a difficulty on was that this simulator is actually would be perfect for our project, which we shot water at our solar panels to get them clean. This would actually be perfect because the robot would find the target and just move towards it. However, we couldn't actually add 2 robots to the simulator, so we actually had to make a new one. We had to make an arena that could incorporate 2 robots. So like this is just our arena. So let's just say we have a robot here, and here this robot would be finding the target and telling the exact coordinates to over here, and it's going to be driving. It's going to shoot the target, and hence the target would be clean. So yeah,